Drew Peterson's legal team looks a whole lot different this morning.
Lead attorney Joel Brodsky is off the case after leading Peterson's defense in his criminal trial. He will not be there for the sentencing. The new lead lawyer is David Pilot. Well, Joel Brodsky joins us right now on the phone this morning. Good morning, Joel.
Good morning.
Hey, let's get right to the bottom of this. Why did you decide to leave the team at this point?
Well, there was a personality conflict, too much finger pointing on the defense team, and there was nobody was focusing on what was in Drew's best interest, which is getting a really good post-trial motion and appeal done. And I decided that I had to do something because Drew's best interest has things that have to be put primary and first. So I decided, to step aside and let and so I'm the one that blinked, basically, and so Drew's best interest could be put foremost in this case, which is really the most important thing.
What is Drew saying about all this?
Well, he was certainly not happy that I left. I sat with him yesterday for almost an hour, explaining to him why this had to be done, because nobody else was willing to do what was and get this case refocused. Everybody else was too focused on all the finger pointing back and forth, and somebody had to, the lead, so to speak, and do what was best for Drew. And I explained that to him, and he understood.
So, Joe, what do you think is going to happen at sentencing?
That's a really good question. I don't believe he's going to get the minimum, so it's going to be somewhere above 20 years, and I don't know that he's going to get the max either, even though I'm sure that's what the state's going to ask for, which would be 60. But it doesn't really matter. I mean, Drew's in his late 50s, so any sentence, the reality is a life sentence, and his hope is in a really well-written appeal, and that's the last thing I want to stand in the way of because of our of bickering on the team.
Joel, thank you so much for being with us. We appreciate it.
My pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you, Joel.